Okay, so we have day 2 of my video log. Okay, so where I'm at is um, I'm feeling like just irritated. Um, Feeling irritated because I really want to have something to move towards and feel passionate about. Um, I guess the good news is that I'm actually getting a decent amount of responses to my posts. Um, I got a response for nude modeling, which is actually, I think, my first like legit positive response since I've been in Florida. Um, I I don't think any of the other people have gotten back to me. So that's kind of cool. At least it's like could be interesting, could be some cash in my pocket, like so I can feel like some inflow, like some influx. Um, and It looks like the beach thing is really delighting people. So we're gonna do our first trip to the nude beach for hire on Thursday. So I posted an ad saying, "I like the nude beach. Would you want a companion for hire?" Um, it's not a sexual service. It's just nude beach companionship for people that maybe have never been and would like to go, but they feel like they don't want to go alone. Um, so, because I'm like a pro at that. Um, and I got a lot of responses, actually. Um, a good amount of them I just don't really want to respond to because I just feel like they're creepy. Um, and I guess by creepy I mean they seem like they would be a handful. And I don't really want a handful. I want a fun time. So I'm just being more selective. But there are some people that seem perfectly, like I said, humble and kind and fine. So, so I have one booked for Thursday at noon, and then I have another one booked next week, Thursday also. Um, and I could probably book a few more, but I do have some things going on. Like I'll see how it goes, and I'll see what the best way to do it is. Um, because I'm leaving the time kind of open ended. So, we'll meet at a certain time. Um, and the longer they want to stay with me, the more money I get. So, I don't want them to feel like they're locked into a certain time, but I may find that that's what I need. Like maybe I'll decide that I want to have like a time minimum, um, or something like that, or just give them a specific time, like an appointment. Say, okay, how long would you like to be there for? Or whatever, I don't know. But I think um, I think having it open ended is good. But the consequence of that is that I have to devote kind of the whole day to it. Um, so I don't want to plan too many other things like on the days because who knows how long it's going to take. But I think as I start to get better at it, um, I'll have a sort of a stronger idea of what I want to do and how these things go. Um, yeah, I don't know if people enjoy spending hour upon hour at the beach or it's more of a novelty thing. They only want to spend just like do an hour or two. I don't know. Um, so it seems promising. It actually seems promising. Um, it's kind of a funny idea. Um, Funny idea I kind of got as I was just looking for conventional job posts. Um, that just seemed so lifeless. I was like, wow, I'm gonna really have to drum up some superhuman enthusiasm for some of these jobs. So at least this is kind of just more interesting, and I still get to be free and like have my freedom. Um, so that could be good. Um, so yeah, I want that to be good. I guess I have the option of just trying to make a conventional job interesting as well. I mean, when I first came down here last season, I applied to Panera Bread, and it's just, oh. But it's weird because I guess for me, there is a sense of shame of like doing like minimum wage kind of work, especially with like an Ivy League college degree. Oh God. But like the whole idea of like getting more education, well, one of the big ideas is like to be doing something that you actually love, and I love to be free. So for me, I'd rather do something like that. Um, um, and I guess I'll have to be the person that like designed the career for myself. Um, Maybe create something that hasn't been done before, because I think that's what's interesting to me. Creating like a new field, um, or like a new job title. Um, I thought about working orgasmic meditation. I thought about what that would be like to work for the orgasmic meditation organization. One Taste is the name. What that would be like. Because I like how progressive they are. I like they're not like most other companies. They have philosophy of like following your desire and everything, but it still feels very strict. I don't like the strict feeling of it. Yeah, it just feels um, like like when I've worked their events in the past. It's just unnecessarily tense. I just don't think it needs to be that tense. Like it's it's supposed to be fun. I don't know why it's like so like down to the wire. Like I don't think people need to be yelling at each other. I just don't think that anything necessitates that. Um, yeah, it just seems like I have to carve out new dimensions for myself, new arenas, um, which I think I can start to have fun with. I mean, I know that I have a lot of creative energy, and I know that um, I have a lot of cool ideas. Um, and I just love Craigslist. I just love Craigslist so much. Because it's just gritty and dirty and spontaneous and weird. And there are no rules. Like, I just love that. I'm like addicted to Craigslist. Like, because I just hate formality. Oh, I hate formality. So I like just two humans relating. Like, the only deal we have is a handshake. There's no contracts. I could show up to the beach with these guys and they could be like, no, your time wasn't worth it. I'm not paying you. Or they could be like, oh, dude, sorry, I forgot my wallet. I mean, like, it's kind of thrilling to actually just trust life, trust humanity, and trust Craigslist. Um, and it's fun. It's just interesting to see what people do with that freedom and that trust that I'm granting them. And it's a fun way to like just surrender to the flow of life and have some element of the unknown and surprise in life. I think it's just more fun. And I want to invite more surprise into my life. I want to invite more of those like fun little gambles. Like when I would hear stories about like people that how they came to like audition for some big role or like American Idol or something, and a lot of the time they are just like these homegrown kind of people, and they just on a whim, like their cousin said, let's drive over, and I like that. Anyway, I'm at 10 minutes. Wow. This is easy for me to talk for 10 minutes. It's not very hard. Whether people are interested, that's a whole other thing. Um, who knows? I guess I'll have to put it out there and see. There's a chance that no one will be interested. And then, worst case scenario, I'm just writing. This is just my journal. I'm video blogging my own journal. And if anybody's curious, they can look at it. So, I've done crazier things. So, anyway, thanks and see you later.